we find out where it's gone.
Changes on campus. So much change in so little time.
Events in Rubix, we find out what's hot and what's not.
Hi there and welcome to the University of Surrey Student News, the news programme that covers you in dough, adds red sauce, adds cheese and takes hours to cook, which is not the same as Pizzaman.
I'm Yasna Mustafi.
And I'm Mike Fraser.
And we are University of Surrey Student News. Our first story concerns the Guild and how its mysterious silence has left many confused and curious as to where our last £5 went. We now go to amazing lead reporter Adam Hurd outside the Union to find out where this cheeky guild has gone.
Now for today's news I've come to the Students' Union. That's the rooms near Pizzaman for me and you. And I've come here because, thanks to the Student Union, we've all saved £5. Or have we? It's all about a little something called guild fees, a now disbanded fee for joining societies originally designed to redistribute the wealth of students to benefit the smaller and poorer societies. It did this by charging every student wishing to join societies £5, this often in addition to what they paid in membership fees to each society anyway. All these fivers were then pulled together and upon application varying amounts was loaned to societies who passed society standing approval. Yet, thanks to the current VP for Societies Lisa Shah, an unanimous decision from the union exec, the guild fees system was scrapped after just 2 years in service, having been deemed to damage society membership, damage student wallets and damage the union's popularity. So well done them, because that's good news. We're all £5 up. Effectively, societies are cheap to join again, and we can forget all about that brief blip of socialism that was the guild fee system. But hang on a minute, a lot of people paid that £5 last year, and with the guild fees dead and buried, who inherited the leftovers of his stockpiled tax? Now that's what I'm here to find out. So last year, how much money did guild fees raise?
Last year, the guild fees in total raised £3,625.
What sort of things was this money used for?
The MEXOC Society, they were given some money to assist them in their first Christmas event, which was held in the HRB. And another society was No Wave. They were given £300 to hold the society's first live band night. So that's just a few examples.
When guild fees ended, how much was left?
At the end of last year, there was no money left in the pot. All the money was actually distributed to different societies.
Of course, the Guild did have its benefits to smaller societies. What measures has the union taken to ensure that poorer societies can still access funding?
Well, we've still got a pot of money, so a society's pot, and this year we've managed to secure £2,500 in corporate sponsorship from a company called CSC. So throughout the year, I'm going to try and secure more corporate sponsorship as well as raise money through different events that we put on.
So there you have it. M.A.D. has sniffed out the facts, dug up the truth and concluded the obvious. This is Adam Hurd reporting for M.A.D. and I think I'm going to go find how much beer I can buy for a £5. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks Adam, that was great. It seems that the Guild hasn't just taken our £5 and bought a pint.
Or a pie for that matter.
Indeed. Yes, so we now have our next report on what's been going on over the summer with all the moving, building and total destruction in parts of our beloved campus. So let's now go straight to our guys with the eyes, Mike and Frankie. Over to you.
Frankie, are you ready to show everyone everything that's changed over the summer?
Yes, Mike.
Cool, let's go show them.
I'm standing here outside the Lecture Theatre building, where, as you will see, one stop has gone and is being replaced by a brand new Learning Resources Centre. The centre is set to increase study space by 30% and also include an informal learning cafe zone.
But it does seem like something that's nice and exciting.
There's a new extension to the library.
I think it's just another place we're not supposed to go. It's a new library.
I really should be sounding excited about the library, but hey.
The Surrey Library is one of the biggest ones of most universities anyway, so maybe they could use it for better purposes.
Manor Park is the university's off-campus accommodation. Over the summer, work was completed on the accommodation blocks to my left. The university have added another 568 ensuite rooms to their portfolio.
This is Amigo, the shop that's replaced One Stop on campus. although slightly more expensive than off-campus supermarkets, has the advantage of being both convenient and close at hand.
Well, it's definitely bigger than the other one. I kind of liked it. What was it called? I forgot. One Stop. Yeah, it was a lot better.
It's not quite as good as One Stop. It's a bit too expensive.
When I thought One Stop was being knocked down, I was a bit disappointed, but then when they put that up, it was fine.
Well, I found One Stop pretty expensive, and Amigos is even more expensive, I think.
The location was like right next to the lecture, so you could go there anytime you wanted. Now it's a bit further away, but yeah.
It's just the same, really. I haven't known any difference, really.
Something like a Tesco Express or something similar would suit students a lot better.
It's nicer than the old shop because the old shop was a bit run down.
We're now standing in the living room. Behind me, you'll see a PS3, a television, a couch. I can see why the Student Union said it's a perfect place to chill out.
Absolutely.
Have we got everything? Hillside.
Hillside. That's the new restaurant which has replaced Seasons, which is serving both hot and cold food and drinks.
I think that's a lot.
I think so too.
She's been Frankie.
And he's been Mike, reporting to you on the changes on campus.
Cheers, guys! Well, there certainly are some opinionated students out there. Hey, Mike!
Yep, it seems that everybody wants to get involved with Mad TV and get their opinions heard, even in the rain.
I know I got wet.
Yeah, anyway, I know after a hard day's studying I love to go to Rubix and boogie on down. What's next, Yaz?
Well, I'll tell you, Mike. Our next earth-shattering report regards whether the events in the Union are satisfying your needs. Our trusty reporters delved into the depths of what students really think about the acts provided and have found out how you, yes you, can help choose the acts you want. Over to you, Caroline and Mike.
Rubix has, I'm sure, given us plenty of unforgettable memories, some still fresh in our minds from this year's Freshers' Week. However, the question stands at just how good a time does your union give you? For some people, fun is dressing up in a neon outfit, watching a recognised DJ playing, and sometimes not even remembering how the night ends. Though the Surrey University experience is no doubt the best period of time in many people's lives, it's worth asking, do the acts in our union really do Rubix justice?
I came last Friday night and Carl Kennedy was playing and I thought he was amazing, like the songs that he did and like how he interacted with the audience was really good.
Yeah, I came to the Calvin Harris, which was on the first Wednesday back, and it was really good, but the only bad thing is about the tickets, getting tickets and stuff, they all sell out really quickly.
50% of your money spent in the union goes towards entertainment, more towards the acts than the equipment. The fact that Guildfest uses our fantastic equipment speaks for itself.
Mad TV fact. Out of every £1 you spend in the union, including Rubix and Channies, amongst others, 36p goes towards the acts which are brought in for your entertainment, while 14p is spent on equipment.
However, some students still feel a bit less enthused about some of the acts on show. We feel it's important as your loyal, caring, Mad TV bringer of news to inform you that you can have as much or as little say as you want. The Students' Union run an entertainments committee which any student can go to. That means you, yes you, can have as much input on the acts you want to see as you'd like.
The Ents Committee give you a chance to say what you've loved, what you've hated, and what you thought was more boring than watching flies fornicate. More importantly, however, it gives you a chance to voice whatever's in those bright little heads about any future events.
Awesome! So we can actually get more involved and help plan our own union events. Not too shabby at all. Yaz, I believe you have some sports results for us.
I sure do, Mike. In football, the men's first lost their recent game 1-3, but the men's second won their game 2-1. In netball, the first team won their game 20-28. In hockey, the men's first won 1-0 and the men's second won 3-1 against Hertfordshire. The women's first drew their recent game 1-1 and the women's second team won their game in a massive 8-0.
Cheers, Yaz. Now, before we go, I would like to just officially welcome Yaz and all the new students to the Mad TV team. It's great to have you on board.
It's great to be here, Mike. In fact, I think we can send a quick shout out to our ex-co-exec, Matt. We wish you all the best on your placement year in Germany.
So that's all we have time for. But tune in next time for your exciting dose of Mad TV's University of Surrey Student News. Until then,
I've been Yasna Mustofi.
And I've been Mike Fraser. Goodbye!
You have been watching University of Surrey Student News. If you have news for us to report, want your opinions heard, or to get involved with MAD TV, then email us on mad_TV@live.co.uk.